Hello guys, si Kashan Velosa ulit ito at welcome sa episode 33 ng laro tayo ng Baldur's Gate 3 Early Access Patch 6 Update. Okay, as you can see guys, medyo na iba yung huling save point kasi natin. Nandun na tayo sa camp natin tapos sineselebrate natin yung pagkakapanalo natin doon sa mga goblins. Kaya lang, naisip ko na i-restart ko yung buong part na yun eh. So, niload ko yung itong save file na to, yung nandun sa actually hindi yan eh, ito yung basta yung huling hindi yan sa pen to, yung save file natin na yung bago tayo dumating dito sa Shattered Temple, sa Defiled Temple, yung sa yung sa labas, yung sa gate ng Goblin Camp, yung kung saan tayo sinalubong ni Saza. Kasi naisip kong ulitin yung part na yun kasi maraming reasons eh. Una, hindi tayo nakabili ng gear do sa vendor, inatake tayo eh, yun. So yun, ang ginawa ko muna bago ako umatake do sa mga tao doon, kinausap ko muna yung mga vendor doon. So bumili ko ng mga items. Teka, yan. Yan yung main character natin. Actually, mali eh. Yung helmet na yan, dapat, bigay ko na lang kay Astarion, mali. Mas bagay kay Astarion yan eh. Teka, asan na yung mas bagay kay Astarion yan eh. Kasi yan eh. Dapat bibigay ko kay, bibigay ko dapat kay Lazel. Kaya lang mas bagay kasi nga mas si Lazel eh. Talagang frontline character siya, pero mas bagay. Actually, una nilagay ko sa main character ko kasi iniisip ko bagay kasi nga may ability yun eh. So teka, star yan. Ito, ability kasi nito When the wearer has 50 hit points or less, they have an additional action point. Mas bagay, iniisip ko kay kay Lazel kasi nga mag-stack sa niya do sa ability niya yung action surge. Pero mas bagay nga kay kay Astarion kasi nga meron na siyang additional na bonus action. At kung may additional action point pa pagka low HP, mas maganda. So yan. Yan na sa'yo. Tsaka terno rin eh, kasi nga leather din naman siya eh. At tsaka yung mga gear ng mga characters natin iba na. Kasi nga bumili muna ako ng gear do sa vendor na yun eh. Ang mga may upgrades lang talaga itong main ko kasi yun, yung niya, chain shirt. Pati pati itong si Shadowheart. Kasi nga nung tinakal natin yung Shattered Sanctum tsaka Defiled Temple, bugbog sarado tayo dahil nga mahina yung natin ngayon, yung defense value ng main character natin 19, si 18. Tapos itong si Will, meron siyang iba yung gear niya ito, draw leather armor, draw leather gloves tsaka draw leather boots. Binigyan ko siya sa unang playthrough natin, yung isang leader, yung draw si Mintara, nalaglag do sa pit, hindi natin nakuha kung nasan yung mga items siya. So ginawa ko, inulit ko yung fight na yun kasi nga andun din si Saza eh. Una bala ko ililigtas ko si Saza, kaya lang no choice eh. Kahit ano palang gawin natin, talagang kailangan natin siya patayin din eh. Kasi ang nangyari doon, kinausap ko si Mintara tapos sinabi niya papatayin niya si Saza kasi nga namasakar yung mga kasamahan niya siya tapos umuwi pa siyang buhay. So ang option doon dapat ililigtas ko siya. Kaya lang kahit iligtas ko siya, nung nag-start na yung laban kay Mintara, so kumampi siya kay Mintara eh. So no choice, talagang kailangan patayin natin siya. Tapos nung napatay ko siya nakuha ko yung gear niya, yung niya, armor niya. Tapos in-equip ko dito kay Will. Yun lang medyo na iba. Tapos isa pang reason kaya nag-restart ako, hindi ko nagustuhan yung ano, hindi ko nagustuhan yung pag-uwi natin sa ano, pagbalik natin sa camp, yung celebration sa camp. Aksidente si Will ang naging kasundo ng main character natin eh. Hindi, ayoko si Will eh. Ang gusto ko talaga maging kasundo natin, ito si ano, Astarion eh.
I could get used to this.
O tsaka bagay sa kanya yung ano, set gear. So anyway, yan. Balik tayo dito. Kakasapin ko ulit si Halcyon para ma-trigger yung end nito. Tapos ano, susubukan ko mag-teleport imbis na lalabas ako dun sa gates para hindi na tayo humarap ng mga kalaban. So kakasapin ko muna siya ulit. Ulitin lang natin yung scene na yun.
The ringleaders have to die. The very natural order of things is in danger. Thanks to them.
Wala na sila, patay na sila. Ayun, bago na yung itsura ng up close look. Oh, ang ganda. Hindi na yung ano, hindi na yung tagpi-tagping leather. Tell me what you know about Moonrise Towers. All the leaders are dead. The grove's safe. Ano muna tayo? Tanungin natin siya sa mga unahin natin to. Tell me what you know about Moonrise Towers.
Traveling to Moonrise is no small task. Expect dangers like you've never seen before.
You sure about that? I'm something of an expert when it comes to imperiling myself. Don't make it sound so tempting. I already know you'd rather I stayed and helped you. Just the information, please. Sige. Medyo ano natin siya.
This is different. There's more fingers on a hand than there are survivors of that place.
What's so dangerous about it? I think you're exaggerating. You just want me to stay and help you.
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
Okay. Sound like I have no choice. I need to find a way through. The Absolute forces can tolerate such a place. There must be another way to cure myself. What do you suggest? How are you so sure Moonrise is where I have to go? Teka. Sinabi niya talaga dun tayo pupunta eh. There must be another way to cure myself. The Absolute forces can tolerate such a place. Sounds like I have no choice. I need to find a way through. Ito na lang.
You're half right. You have to get to Moonrise, but you still have a choice of how to get there. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the Shadow Curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in this very Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers, through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars? I must see for myself.
Aridin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a path to Moonrise Towers, bypassing the worst of the Shadow Curse.
I've already found a way into the Underdark. I can pick up the trail from there. Yung doon sa yung doon sa well. I don't want to risk getting lost in the Underdark. I'll journey overland. Ayun din, no choice din eh. Pag nag-overland tayo, ma-encounter natin yung mga mahirap na laban din kasi yung doon sa mga Actually, kasi nga yung suggestion ni Lysel, puntahan natin yung crash niya. Rin yun eh. Lalabanan natin yung mga dun eh. Yung mga kapwa niya Githyanki, mahirap din silang labanan eh. I never thought I'd say this, but it sounds like the Underdark is the safer route. What would you do? Okay.
Anything is preferable to risking the Shadow Curse.
How do I find this passage through the Underdark? What business do you have at Moonrise? You said you'd go there if you could. I may live to regret this, or maybe I won't, but fine. I'll help you save the grove first. Hindi na, natapos na eh. I'm sorry I can't do more. Thank you and good luck. We're done here. I'll be on my way. So, teka. How do I find this passage through the... sige. Actually, alam ko na kung paano hanapin eh, pero... tanong na rin natin sa kanya.
You'll need to pick up where Aradin left off. Find the hidden entrance. It's somewhere in these ruins, from what I've heard.
Actually, nakita na natin yun eh. What business do you have at Moonrise? You said you'd go there if you could.
Those illithid creatures threaten the natural order. It's my duty to do what I can to stop them. There's also the Shadow Curse. It's an affront and must be cleansed. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. I spent years researching the curse, trying to put an end to it. Nothing has worked. Yet. If I could join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I could have both helped you find a cure for your infection and lifted the curse. But the grove must come first, I'm afraid.
Tapos yung grove eh. Is that why you went with Aradin? You thought he might uncover this route to Moonrise Towers. I may live to regret this, or maybe I won't, but fine, I'll help you save the grove first. Actually, tapos na eh. Is that why you went with Aradin?
Precisely. Then perhaps I could have done something about both the Shadow Curse and Ceremorphosis aberrations. But in my eagerness, I put far too much faith in the abilities of Aradin and his band. We didn't even get close.
Okay. Actually, tapos na eh. Kaya lang, sige, sabihin natin sa kanya to. I may live to regret this, or maybe I won't. But fine, I'll help you save the grove first.
You will. Oak Father bless you. I'll be in your debt twice over if we succeed. You know what's needed. The deaths of Dror Ragzlin, the Drow Minthara, and the Priestess Gut. May nature guide you. I could come and help you, but be warned. I won't be able to suppress my animal side. Subtlety will not be an option.
Stay muna.
May Sylvanus guide your hand. Focus on the leaders. That's all it will take to restore the balance here.
Actually, tapos na nga eh. Sasabihin ko na lang sa iyo eh. Okay, ulitin natin.
The ringleaders have to die. The very natural order of things is in danger. Thanks to them.
All the leaders are dead. The grove is safe.
You did it. You actually did it. The leader's dead. Praise Sylvanus. No, that's not right. Praise you, my friend. The Grove owes you a debt beyond measure. Killing's never my first choice. But those three were too dangerous to leave alive.
Ganda na talaga ng look nung gear ng mga characters natin. I need your help.
And you'll receive it soon enough. Return to the Grove. I'll make my own way there. I can see to some matters there, and we can discuss what comes next amidst more bucolic surroundings than here.
Okay, so yun ulit. Tapos na. Nag-transform siya nag-transform siya ng daga. Hindi ko na-get yun eh. Okay. Save ko na ulit para hindi ko na ulitin to. Tsaka ayoko yung nangyari na nakaraan talaga. Aksidente ko na ano si yun eh. Dapat alisin ko siya sa party natin eh, pero hindi na nangyari eh. Okay, so subukan ko mag-teleport mula rito para hindi ko na-encounter yung mga nasa labas. Subukan natin. Mabuti pwede. At least di ko naharapin yung mga nandun. Ayo, yung nakaraan, patatanga-tanga ako eh. Eh kasi nga, first time kung ano eh, hindi ko naman alam na gano'n na mangyayari eh. So, ngayon, at least, ikas tayo ngayon. Pero babalik tayo doon eventually kasi ano eh. Doon sa unang playthrough natin, nabuksan natin yung daan papunta doon sa Underdark. Kaya lang, hinili ko yun. Hindi ko muna ano yun. Dahil nga, kinuha ko muna yung mga pwedeng bilhin doon sa vendor eh. So,
Best be on my way.
Astarion, how is the rat diet going?
It may soon come to an end if you don't shut your mouth.
nag-aasaran pa yung dalawa doon. Teka, dito tayo. Tapos save ko ulit. Tsaka naputol ko yung animation nung kay ano nun eh. Yung performance ni Volo. So, dito natin yan. Save ko ulit. Okay. So, ito na ulit. Basta pagdating natin sa camp, si Astarion ang kakausapin ko. Gusto ko kasi maging vampiro din eh. Okay, pwede rin si Shadowheart or si Lae'zel, pero talaga gusto ko si ano eh, Astarion eh. Yung ano yung pinaka-paborito kong pelikula, Interview with the Vampire.
Need to find.
Grab your bags. We're moving.
Hindi ako fan ng ano eh. Hindi ako fan ng Twilight. Interview with the
just
Vampire.
reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. And I hear you are the one to thank. I'm grateful. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
Ano nga yung sinasabi ko kanina, favorite vampire movies ko talaga yun eh. Interview with the Vampire, tsaka ano yung isa? Lost Boys. Hindi ako fan ng ano, hindi ako fan ng Twilight. Kalukuhan yun eh. So anyway, ito ulit, you can keep your coin. Hindi na kailangan ng pera eh.
Very good of you. Thank you. Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us... No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us. My people are ready to leave when you are.
Kung yung main character nyo matangkad na human o kaya elf, hindi nakatingin ng pababa si itong si Zevlor. Eh kasi ko eh, dwarf yung main character ko kaya nakatingala. Okay, okay. Nung una sinabi ko huwag muna, so ngayon, so yes, let's go. Party. Party time.
Excellent. Lead the way.
Ulitin lang natin yung nangyari nun. Pero hindi magkakamali ngayon.
As you approach the camp, you hear the sound of a celebration in full swing.
I hope you'll pardon them. They meant to wait for you. But it's been some time since they've had cause to celebrate. I'm glad to see they haven't forgotten how. Will you join them?
Dali lang guys may ginagawa ko. Dali lang. Naayos ko lang yung yung chair ko. Okay. Ano ba yung option? We could all use a night off. I'm not much for parties. It's a bit early to celebrate. You're not in Baldur's Gate yet. Why aren't you down there with them? We could all use a night off.
I suppose we could at that. I came out here to think, plan out our next steps. But you're right. The road will still be there in the morning. Come then. I hope you'll forgive the pageantry, a custom we developed in Avernus. The sky there is utterly black. We took to filling it with stars of our own, to think of better nights in brighter places.
Gawin na naman niya yung ano. Tsaka nakat ko yung performance ni Volo nun eh. So, kailangan ulitin natin.
Nights such as this one, with a light for every life you've saved. Oh, yes. Volo also wished to show his appreciation.
Hindi ko ngayon i-end. Ayan ko siya mag-perform. Umuungol pa siya ng Withers. walang voice. wala siyang dialogue lines. Kasi nga pa naman 'to eh. Early access pa yung game eh. Hindi pa nila 100% finished eh. Ang rumor nga next year siya ma-release sa early access. Worst case scenario daw, baka umabot pa ng 2023. Wag naman sana.
That's not what happened. Never listen.
I'll go bother someone else then.
Tapusin ko na.
Are you planning to share the last of that wine?
Okay, teka. Si Astarion ng ko. Pero teka. Si-save ko lang para di na magkamali. Okay. Ito na si Astarion. Ayoko. Si Astarion gusto ko kasi maging vampira rin eh. Yun ang point dun.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful.
Really, saving lives is awful? You did a good thing. Suck it up and enjoy yourself. It's not that bad. Think of all the goblins you killed. Ito na lang.
True. That was fun. Still, I would have liked more for my trouble than a pat on the head and vinegar for wine.
Whinge all you want. I'm having fun. True, the goblins would have thrown a wilder part. Take his bottle and try the wine. So, ito na lang. Subukan ko siyang subukan ko kunin yung good side niya.
It's a heavy, rich red, dry and sharp.
See what I mean? Awful. All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask?
May hirap sila eh. Wala naman sila kasing What's your idea of a little fun? That had better not mean I want to kill something. We could have fun. We could spend some quality time together. Ayun. Siya nga gusto ko maging kasundo eh.
I'm flattered, but I think not. It's not you understand. It's me. I have standards.
Ganun may standards. Well, So,
That's more like it. How many goblins did we kill? 10?
Ayaw kasi Will eh.
Let's make it 20.
Save ko muna. Subukan ko ulit.
That's my girl.
Not like you needed it.
Subukan ko ulit. O kaya si ano, subukan ko kay Shadowheart. O kaya sige, subukan ko siya ulit. Ulitin ko siya, baka pumayag.
I hope you're not here to beg. It's so unbecoming. Funny, but unbecoming.
Ganun eh, no? Okay, so kung ayaw mo, sige. Kay ano ko. Kay Lazel muna.
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness. A pity for us both you've turned your back on me so often.
Eh, kailangan ko si ano eh. Kailangan ko kasi si Will sa mission eh. Perhaps we could get to know each other another time. Be as nice as you want. I'm not interested in you like that. I am grateful for your aid. You are a gifted warrior. Perhaps we could get to know... Sige. Dapat si Astarion eh, pero ayaw niya naman eh.
Perhaps not. I will take pleasure when I wish, and from whom I wish. One day fortune may favor you.
Okay, so ayaw rin niya. Okay. Shadowheart naman.
Maybe we should forget the city. Live out here, under the stars. Always makes my day better.
It's a bed and a roof. Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Tieflings? Let me guess, yourself? I don't know, sige. Me?
Your words, not mine. But not what I mean. I mean tieflings. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
That's so odd. We did the right thing. Are you worried Shar won't approve? Don't get used to it. We just needed to clear the path forward. Sounds like the wine is talking. Not so odd. Not so odd. We did we did the right thing.
That's more easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. Share a bottle with me?
Ano man? I'd be glad to.
We should wait a little while. Until the others have drifted off.
Pwede na rin. Pwede na rin to si Shadowheart. I'll find you after everyone's turned in for the night. Not keen on sharing with the others? I'll find you after everyone's turned in for the night. Sige.
Best not keep me waiting. I'd prefer not to entertain myself.
Okay. Sayang si Astarion eh. Siya sana talaga gusto ko eh.
Yes?
Thank you.
I'm sure you're welcome. What for? Spontaneous thank yous make me suspicious.
There's that confidence I like. I thank you for seeking me out. Amidst all this merriment, I wasn't sure we'd have a chance to speak this evening. More's the pity you've already found someone else to make merry with. Just the two of you. There's something unspeakable about Shadowheart. But I mean that in a good way. She seems to me like a bud on the cusp of bursting into a rose. That, or deadly nightshade. Far be it from me, of course, to question your tastes.
And you question them nonetheless. Do I detect a hint of jealousy? Didn't peg you for a sore loser, Gale. Actually, I might just want to spend the night with you instead of Shadowheart. Do I ito na lang.
Jealousy is in the eye of the beholder, or something along those lines. The wine might be befuddling me a smidge. As they say in Waterdeep, in wine there is truth. That's usually followed by, in water there is good sense. Good sense will have to wait till tomorrow. But before you go, I know there are many things about me that remain shrouded in mystery. You've been very patient with me. I appreciate that. You've given me powerful magic to consume when I needed it most. You know of my condition and its challenges. But those are but the broad strokes. The time has come to paint you the true picture.
I have to admit, I'm curious. I've waited long enough, haven't I? What makes you think I still care? Ano ba yan? I have to admit it, I'm curious.
I can only hope my tale will live up to your expectations. Tonight, of course, we celebrate. I won't keep you any longer. Tomorrow night, though, you're in for quite the bedtime story.
Okay.
None of that poetic stuff. Something like... Goblins swarmed, but we were brave and fried them all with a thunder wave.
Kasama ko rin si Bola lang.
Ah, there you are. Come now, settle in. I do hope you have partaken of something bracing. This may well take us all night.
And by this you mean, shouldn't we be celebrating? I have other things to do. And by this you mean...
Why, you're naming, quite obviously. That ballad was but a crude preview, a frame without its crowning jewel. Your nom de guerre. Something iconic, but not too much of a mouthful. We don't want to exclude the common folk, after all. I intend this tale to enrapture all.
I already have a name. What about Grovekeeper? Goblin Spin has a nice ring to it. I didn't ask anyone to write my story. You have something in mind? Do you have anything of actual work worth to work on? Nagde-debate ako sa dalawan to ah. What about Grovekeeper?
Grovekeeper? Are you a gardener? We aim to cultivate mystery, not shrubbery. No, your actions in the grove were most heroic. But I'm afraid this is a matter of style, not sentiment. Back to the revelry with you. I'll give the matter some thought in small council.
Ayaw niya, well. Kasabi ko naman si Will.
There he is, the man himself. Let us raise a glass. To freedom from tyranny. May we hew a clear path for the downtrodden to travel. To you, a legend in the making. And to you and Shadowheart. May your stars burn ever bright.
Dapat nga talaga si dapat si Astarion ayaw naman niya Are you jealous? Here. The blade lives up to his myth. Ayoko sabihin yun sa kanya The blade lives up to his myth.
Oh, but the blade is no myth, Chief. Myths are tall tales, fleeting as Cormyrean rain. I'm as real as the heart that beats in your chest. Now go off. Have your fun. I've got a tankard keeping me company.
Sabi ko, let's see.
How about 2 tiefling queens, frightful and fierce? Celebrate now. Come dawn, we depart.
Ano siya? Malamig na siya.
Let's make it 20.
Hindi ko alam kung paano i-activate so...
That's my girl.
Higa ba?
buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone. With whom will you share a bed?
Okay ah. Gagawa ng baby sa dugo. Shadow heart. Yun lang option
Your
eh.
heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
You made it. Come here. Sit with me.
What do you have in mind besides the battle, that is? I wouldn't dream of missing it. Did you think I would show? Drain the cup in one swallow. I wouldn't dream of missing it.
So eager. I'm surprised it took you this long. Well,
To victory?
to begin, I think a toast is in order. Any suggestions?
To survival, to us, to friendship. I seem to recall a camp full of goblins faring very poorly after a toast. To us.
Bold. What does us entail? I suppose I'll find out. To us. Now tell me something about yourself. And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins, or anything like that. Something about you.
Something about me, I'm surprised you cared. Share a little memory from growing up in Baldur's Gate. There's other things we could do besides talk. Persuasion, you first. Thank you for the wine and leave. When growing up in Baldur's Gate. Something about me, I'm surprised you cared. Okay.
Seems like you truly know the city. I never got to explore it to my liking. Don't stop now. Not just as things are getting interesting.
I'm not sure what else I can say. Your turn, I insist. A little give and take is only fair. We should head back. Tama lang. Nagkwento tayo sa kanya so siya naman dapat niya nagkwento. 10. Pwede na akong gumamit ngayon ito. Para double the chances. 11, nice.
Don't laugh, but I'm not quite sure I have anything to share. When you worship Shard, secrecy is everything. We'll sacrifice our own memories when ordered to. A lot of the little things, they're lost to me right now.
Do you think your memories will ever come back? Drinking wine won't help that. That's a conventional way to avoid the question. Okay.
Perhaps. But please, enough about me. Sharing's bad for my complexion. There's still plenty of wine, and the whole night is ahead of us.
Okay. Okay. Ang weird lang yan kasi ang lit ko eh.
The others will be awake soon.
Look into her eyes. The others can wait. I don't want this to end just yet. We should get back then. Look into her eyes.
What?
You're beautiful. Just checking for signs of metamorphosis. Never mind. You're beautiful.
I know, but you're sweet to notice. Thank you for last night.
I hope there'll be more to come. My pleasure. There's no need to thank me. My pleasure.
It was just what I needed.
She trails off. You read an invitation in her eyes.
You know, if you want something, I think you should take it. let the moment pass. Kiss her. Pero talaga gusto ko sana si Astara yun eh.
That didn't hurt, did it?
No, far from it. The pain was worth it. A little tingle. The pain was worth it.
I should think so. Let's head back, if we must.
Astarion talaga sana eh. Gusto ko maging vampire eh. Sayang. Oh well. Pwede na rin yan.
I trust you celebrated most heartily. Curious. I wonder if the tadpole shares in your suffering the morning after.
I feel fine. I've faced worse falls of late than a few drinks. Please, I feel queasy enough as it is without your food for thought. You presume I indulged at all. Speaking of tadpoles, you promised you'd help me. So, direct to the point na tayo.
Indeed, and here I am as promised. Now all we've to do is to try to get to Moonrise Towers alive. No small feat in itself. With luck and the Oak Father's blessings, we might actually survive. Are you ready?
I am.
Onward then. We'll speak soon, I'm sure.
So, anong gagawin natin ngayon? Kausapin ko ulit sila? Gawa ko ng separate save point. Kasi talaga gusto ko makakuha si Astarion eh. Kaya lang wala eh, ayaw eh. Gawa na ako ng bagong save file. Wala si Shadowheart.
What's up for discussion?
Ay, si Polo pala to.
Yes, my friend?
Kamali lang ako. Kala ko si Shadowheart eh.
First in my heart.
First in my heart, okay.
Shah's blessings upon you.
What do you think of what's happened so far? I want to get to know you more, Shadowheart. You seem intrigued when Halsin mentioned dark justifiers before you. I want to ask about that stage magic again. I want to talk about you, about your Shadowheart, about that kiss. We should journey separately for now. Tanong natin ano, dark justifier, no, justicians.
Wouldn't you be in my place? If there's even the slightest chance that Shah worshippers remain within our reach, we should try and find them. Even if they're all long gone, and that seems quite likely from what we know, who knows what they may have left behind for us to use? My people are nothing if not resourceful.
Okay, that, ano, may point ka doon. Hindi kita kakasapin tungkol dyan. Ano yan eh, ano yan eh, wala sa ano yan eh, wala sa lugar yan eh. Tatanggalin ko na si Will. Papalit ko itong si Gale. Teka. Wag muna, teka. Kailangan ko ilipat yung mga Yung mga items siya. Teka lang. Kaya ng Shadow Heart to. Mabigat kasi masyado eh. Naget ko rin kung ba't hindi nag-trigger si Astarion kasi nga ano eh. Marami pa akong hindi nagawang ano sa kanya eh. Interactions. Medyo matagal to guys, na-adjust ko lang eh. Di-dispatch ako na kasi si ano eh, alisin ko na sa party ko to eh. Yan guys, pati-pati lang. Bigat na tuloy ni Shadow Heart. Alisin ko na sa party ko tong si Will. Astarion napunta. Oh, pwede na pala ganun eh. Teka. Bibigatan na tuloy siya na. Pansamantala lang naman yan eh. Kasi tatanggalin natin si Will.
All three leaders dead. A magnificent showing. The bards will carry your praises across Faerun, hell, across all of Toril. And I'll be leading the songs.
I'd like it to wait in the camp room. Tanongin ko lang, what
I've got
should we do
business
next?
with Spike in the Goblin camp. Time I showed him what's what.
Eh wala na siya na din, na-dispatch na natin siya eh.
You sure about that? I'm one of a kind. And just when things were warming up,
Alin ba mas useful dito? Teka. Education country. Saloon stream. Teka. Tignan ko lang kung anong function nun. Teka. Tignan ko lang kung anong function niya. Tignan ko lang kung anong function natin. So, teka lang. Gipit kasi nung mouse ko eh. Teka. Sahin ko lang ito. Saloon stream. Education country. A creature you touch regains 1d8 plus 3 hit points but potentially falls into a slumber. Ah, wala kwenta. Yung ano na lang, ibibigay ko na lang to kay ano, kay Gale. Dancing lights, cantrip. Ito. Animal friendship. Cantrip to. Ito. Ito na lang cantrip.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Bago tayo dumispas siya dito, teka. Mabigat na rin yung dala ko, teka.
Breathe deep.
Dali lang. Siyempre, bago tayo umalis dito, as usual, okay lang. Okay, isa na lang.
What do we have here? From your pocket.
Kaya makuha.
Surely no one will notice.
Kaya pa rin. Ayun, nakuha na rin natin, nice. Gale.
How much farther can I go? These boots have seen everything.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I think I have a magical artifact you'll be interested in.
That is most gratifying to hear. May I?
Staff of Goals. Amulet of Seleune's chosen.
Thank you. Gods. It's like a draught of cool water soothing a parched throat. Welcome and wonderful. There was a lot of magic in this artifact. I can't quite remember a time I felt so peaceful inside. It's good to perceive this constant fear repressed into a quiet scare. Let's hope it'll last a good long while.
Glad you're feeling better. That sounds a constant fear. That sounds unpleasant. Let's hope this was the last artifact I had to part with. I'm glad you're feeling better.
And I'm impressed once more by your benevolence. I say that with great sincerity. Mere days have passed since our first acquaintance, but you've gained the respect of years. As such, I do not wish to give you false hope. We're only treating the symptoms, not the cause. That said, this newfound calm I'm experiencing gives me reason to accept without prejudice a certain degree of optimism. Time is a precious gift. With time, we may even reach Baldur's Gate, a city rife with magic, wizards, scholars, and perhaps solutions.
In that case, I share your optimism. Here's to the journey ahead. The title is my main concern. I'm in need of solutions too. Baldur's Gate lies many miles to the west. Don't get your hopes up, okay, so. In that case, I share your optimism. Here's to the journey ahead.
And here's to your company. Oh, I can picture it now. Academies, libraries, laboratories. The assembled knowledge of centuries that may just set us free. Better yet, soft beds, home-cooked meals, and all the other little luxuries this wilderness so brashly denies us. Gods, I'd pay a king's ransom for a hot, lavender-scented bath. Minstrels serenading as I close my eyes and let the water's warmth dissolve all woes. Plenty to look forward to.
Okay, teka. Para mabawasan ng konti. Send to camp. Yan. Kahit pa paano nabawasan tayo.
What's on your mind?
Join me, why don't you? There's plenty of adventure to be had.
With pleasure. Lead on.
Metallic gloves. Teka. Pati si Astarion, nabibigatan din sa dala niya.
Let's see what the day brings.
Ano ba pwede kong iwan? Ayun, yung mga, tanggalin ko itong mga bottles tsaka itong ano, bag. Teka lang, ayusin ko lang yung mga gamit niya. Lagay natin sa pouch mo. Ikaw na magdala. Mabenta lang natin yung mga hawak mo. Gagaan na yung dalahin mo eh. Teka. Okay. Si Gale.
Let me work my magic.
Isa sa mga nakuha ko, isa pang item na nakuha ko kay Mintara ito eh. Actually, kailangan niya yan eh. Not proficient. Okay lang. Na. Hindi ka rin proficient. Kailangan natin benta na yan. Tarnish Charm. Fail life. Makes it easier for the wearer to succeed on death saving throws. Balik na natin to sa ano. Balik ko na yan sa camp. Kunin mo yung mga items sa ano. Kunin mo yung mga spell books. Teka. Kunin mo lahat ng spell books. Spell books, ikaw tagahawak ng spells eh. Timer na pala. Ben. Ayusin na natin yan guys. Kunin ko lang yung mga items para kay Kate. Ayusin lang natin. Items na pwede natin bigay sa kanya. Wala na, teka. Wala na, weapons na lang yan. Wala na. Okay. Save natin dito guys. Teka. Tabi ko lang sa bed para pag start natin ng next episode gigising na tayo. Teka. Dito lang. Gusto ko lalo tignan yung character natin. Okay. Save na natin dito. Kaya Sean Veloso signing off guys. Next episode na lang ulit kung kailan man yan.